Now the pitch. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for Oakland.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Chapman, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. He's running. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. And very quickly here, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Well, leading off the inning, Joey Lubanski. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lubanski.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
There's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Popped him up. Simeon into shallow left, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Digging in to try it again, Fernando Tatis. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 1 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
The 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out for short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They trail here 4-0. Striding in for Oakland, Josh Begley. He scored after reaching.
Josh Begley.
Now to the plate is the Oakland pitcher, Chris Bassett, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him, and he pops up the bunt attempt. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out.
Up next for Oakland.
Striding in, Robbie Grossman. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Margot's under it.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Oakland, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in, Manny Machado, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League.
Manny Machado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He's set, and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Sliders in for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Ready on 1 and 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in now for San Diego, Hunter Renfroe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Grossman. Oh, what happened there? It falls in.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses. Use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got to hurry, and he will make it to the bag a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They're down 4-0. Digging in and looking for more, Chad Pinder. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to short. Tatis right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kendry Morales.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. A bouncer up the middle. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They lead it 4-0. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the...
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Fernando Tatis. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. No hits to this point.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Standing in, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Another try at 2-2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, Chris Bassett. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Chris Bassett.
Play ball.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Robbie Grossman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Coming to the plate now, Chad Pinder. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music, up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 7-0.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Into the box, Matt Chapman.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now the 0-1. Nope. Missed with a slider. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Daniel Mengden comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Daniel Mengden.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Myers ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Mengden is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Hedges. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Renfroe on third. Margot at second with 2 gone. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pinder takes it in. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Greg Garcia will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The A's lead this one 7-2. Number 58 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 58.
Next up for the A's, Josh Fegley. He'll start things out for us here.
Catcher,
Play ball.
Josh Fegley.
In now, Daniel Mengden. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the first pitch to him. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, right fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robbie Grossman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Popped up. Tatis over to his right, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're on top 7-2. Leading off the inning, Fernando Tatis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Fernando
First
Tatis.
delivery to him on the way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Manny Machado now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's Will Myers. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. Machado is off at first with 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left. Stepping in, Chad Pinder. And
Now for the Athletics, second baseman.
digging in now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Right.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Renfroe.
Missed with a breaking ball. Shot toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And just what they needed here to start the bottom of the ninth as he's in with a 2-base hit.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
And he gets ahead 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
That's
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2-2.
No one out with a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ian Kinsler stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges. Let's take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the A's are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. Oakland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Bassett earns his first win of the season. Daniel Mengden takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line.